Facebook is messing up, and indeed, these are the times that try men's souls. Okay, well, hi YouTube audience, because we're having problem with our Facebook. Little bit of technical difficulties. So while we get that fixed up, here's the musical stylings of Carl Jones.
Well, the guys are on the break now. Don't know where they've gone to. Let's go to the kitchen and get ourselves a treat.
There is a place, nestled in the rolling farmland of southern Middle Tennessee. A home, constructed in 1837, nearly lost to the ravages of war. Saved by a servant and a Confederate general. A place where families loved and lost. If walls could talk, what stories could be told? If a place, a home, can feel love, loss, pain, surely this is one of those places. Nearby is a more recent structure, and inside are the stories of heroes and heroines, stories of battles won and lost. Stories of sacrifices made by the people of its native soil. A place that will tell the true and complete story of the Southland and the war fought for its freedom. From the causes that led to the conflict to the modern-day struggles to protect Southern history. Historic Elm Springs and the Confederate Museum at Elm Springs are the general headquarters for the Sons of Confederate Veterans. A place where the story of the Southland and its historic struggle is preserved and told. Come and discover your history.
All right, I think I fixed it. Just give me 1 minute to double check.
Terry, more like stuck in costume than customs. Get it?
All right, well, let's see here. No.
Anyway, I want to move Moose backstage while he fixes that. Adam, how are you doing this wonderful July 5th?
I'm well. How are you, brother?
I'm good. You look like the 5th of July.
That doesn't make me want a hot dog so much.
Yeah. Anyway, before we get really kicked off, we will redo the views and opinions disclaimer when we get the Facebook figured out. Hopefully, some of our folks from Facebook are coming over this way. We just posted the link out there because that's why we simulcast on two different platforms in case one goes down. We've got the other as a backup. But the views and opinions expressed in this broadcast are not necessarily those of the SCV, GEC, nor any division, brigades, camps, or other subsidiaries, strictly those of us expressing them. And if you can't tell, we're still in a festive holiday mood from yesterday. I think Adam wore his wig out politicking yesterday or some point over the weekend. At least I hope he did. Did you?
I did not, no.
Oh well, I give you good campaign ideas, and you don't take them.
I don't need these people thinking I'm any weirder than I already am.
Yeah, well, true. Hey, Adam, I have a very, very, very important question for you.
Okay.
What will you be doing in 9 days, 4 hours, 50 minutes, and 54 seconds?
Oh, I believe I'll be making my way to Kentucky.
You better already be in Kentucky because that's when it's supposed to kick off. That's right. We
I
are
hope I'm there.
almost 7 days from the national reunion. This is your reminder to get registered. If you paid attention, I'm pretty sure I didn't get a chance to watch because I had some family stuff going on Thursday, so I didn't get to watch Commander's comments. But I believe that the um, Jeff was on this past Thursday to talking about the uh, upcoming reunion.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a big time. Looking forward to seeing everyone there. And it's kind of scary that it's that soon.
It has snuck up, a little bit. But I'm looking forward to it. I just because just like when I was young, the national reunion has kind of been like a um, family vacation, for me, and a family reunion, obviously. But it's been one of those things that we just go ahead and try to plan and do as much as we can. Um, Last night, Brittany and I sat down and we did our what we're going to do when we're not in business plans and everything like that. So, like, we did like we're looking like there's one of the caves that you can actually go and do like a ropes course where you wear the um, harnesses and do all that. We're going to do that on one day. We're going to there's like a water park that we will be doing one day with a water slide.
Oh,
Yeah, so and lazy river. So I'm looking forward to that. Of course, the arc, and just all sorts of stuff, to have fun with the kids and everything.
yeah. I'm looking
Hath
forward.
thou finished it, Moose?
Uh, Before I answer that question, who is the greatest producer on planet Earth?
You are very good at fixing the problems that we shouldn't have had in the first place.
Not my fault. Facebook didn't even warn us that there was a problem before going live.
Yeah. So again, that's why we encourage everybody to make sure you're watching us on the YouTube. I'm going to pop a refresh really quickly because I'm only showing 19 viewers with
Yes.
with,
So
with the YouTube. So let me
it's
pop a
probably
refresh.
because everybody had to come over here, but I would still hit a refresh. I'm almost too scared to hit a refresh.
I'll let
But
you handle that.
I don't know if we'll get the comments, so I'm trying to stay in tune with the comments
Yeah,
to the best of my ability.
I've got the comments pulled up on the other side as well.
All
Because
right, so
I could see Todd saying great job on there, but it's not coming through on stage. And then I'm also seeing Wes over there. So yeah, we'll just make it work one way or the other. Improvise,
so
adapt, and overcome, just like our Revolutionary War ancestors did.
so the good news is we are live on Facebook. I'll just have to monitor the comments because it's I had to I don't want to bore y'all, but I had to reconnect it differently how we normally do it. So I was afraid we weren't going to get any comments, but I'll keep an eye on the manual Facebook stream for y'all because I have that pulled up.
Yeah, I'm watching as well. So yeah, so yeah, anyway, big night. So for our Facebook viewers, especially Loy, who I just saw comment over there, views, opinions expressed on this ours, not SCV, not GEC, nor any Division Brigade camps or other subsidiary, strictly ours. So we covered it twice. Just
Want to point out 250 episodes. And this is how we start the celebration for the 250th episode.
Yeah.
Sounds about right, doesn't it, guys?
Hey, that's just part of it. And of course, with today being July 5th, We are, I believe that tonight at midnight, the T-shirt sale is over with.
So let me pull it up real quick and just remind everybody one last time that GCB is correct. Tonight we are not only celebrating the 250th episode of SCV Chat, but we're also celebrating the 250th anniversary of the signing the Declaration, the first American tradition being secession. So we have a link. You can go to our website, hit the support us tab, and you can pick up this shirt today. Now, I do want to preference, don't get the blue one.
Yeah,
There is a problem on
the
Bonfire side.
the comfort color blue one.
Yes, there is a problem on their side of things. It's not ours, it's theirs. And because of that, the wording is not showing up correctly. So this is just your warning. Do not get the blue. They handle all the merchandising and the shipping. They messed up on their end. So please don't get the blue. This is overlooked on my part, as well as I got the blue shirt when we first started this fundraiser.
Yeah.
I was the first one to use the promo code. It didn't turn out that way on mine.
Yeah, same,
So, I
same on
don't
my
know.
original one. I ordered a blue one myself, just because I wanted to have, because I'm bad about standing a shirt up. So I ordered another one, just especially after I saw the problem. I wanted to get that. So we'll eventually be taking the blue one off rotation in the comfort colors, but there's still other colors that you can get it through.
So I think now for all future orders, this is turned on or turned off. But if you did order it, there's nothing I can do to stop that order. So I wanted to let everybody know. But again, that's on them. I didn't see a problem when I ordered it. That's just my rotten luck, I guess, when I pick a decent color that I thought looked good.
Yeah,
But,
so really quickly, just over here on some of the on one of the Facebook comments, Floyd Harvey from Arkansas asked, "Will we have any T-shirts available at the reunion?" No, we do not carry. There's a reason why we go through Bonfire. We could go ahead and order and keep in stock and stuff like that and ship them out ourselves. But there's one big problem, or two big, or three big problems with that. One is your shipping time would be delayed by the time that we could get to and fro. Two, that's a lot of startup that we do not have available, because we would literally have to take our Patreon money, reinvest it into the T-shirts to be able to do that. And three, for convenience sake and for the ability to have the comfort colors, the different products that we offer through there, we chose to go through Bonfire because it would just we would have to have a warehouse or our own printing facility. So yeah.
And that's just, as someone who ran a T-shirt business, I don't really talk about this, but in high school I started a T-shirt business, had my own press and everything, and I was very low dollar on that. It still costs a lot of money to set up, and it's just rough out there. And then the prices have only went up since I've gotten out of high school. So no, we use Bonfire because of that. Bonfire, we've not had a problem with them up till this, and so I am going to be reaching out to them to see what the problem was. But I do apologize. But hopefully everything will be fixed. Y'all can contact Bonfire and let them know. But getting back to the original point, tonight is the last night you can get this shirt 15% off. Tonight is the night at 12 a.m.
tomorrow
July
morning.
7th. It's done.
Yeah.
But you have to get it tonight. Use promo code 250. One more time, that's 250. That's how we know you've watched the show, because we've only talked about this promo code on the show. As well as we also have a new Moose Mania shirt, and all the proceeds for that will be donated to the SCV in GG Miss Linda Gramlin's name. That is my thanks to her for coming up with the wackiness that is Moose Mania. Connor gave me the nickname Moose. Miss Linda took it and ran with it farther than I don't think even Connor thought that she could take it.
I'm
And
kind of like your founding father. Adam, look stoic.
so we do ask that everybody go to the support us tab on our website and get either the Moose Mania shirt or the South was right in 61 because America was right in 1776. I have to say, I wore that shirt on July 4th. I got a lot of compliments. I got a lot of people asking what was up. I sent them to the SCV, and hopefully we get some members because of that. So I'm very happy about that. Moose's wig is in customs. Yes. Mailing has not been good for me here in Weibo. My camp dues still haven't made it to any of my members, and I sent them out weeks ago. My tie for National Reunion still hasn't come in. My Father's Day gift still hasn't come in. It's a weird time out here for a moose, so please join our Patreon and feed a moose. Yeah, 250 episodes. Can you believe we lasted this long?
No. So one of the key things, reason why we brought Adam on, besides the fact that we wanted to see Adam in a powdered wig and just see how much shenanigans he could get into, is the fact that our museum tells the story of the whole history of the South from 1607 to today. So just want to get Adam to talk a little bit about some of the colonial stuff that we got, at our museum.
Well, not really that many artifacts, but like you said, our timeline goes all the way through the founding of Jamestown, because you know what? Southern history is what? American history, and American history is what? Southern history. So it's important to tell our Southern history because it is American history. A lot of people come thinking this is just a war between the states museum. Well, they're in for a big shock because it takes them all the way through the founding, all the way up to modern day America. So timeline is a tremendous thing. It takes about 4 hours if you're going to read it from start to finish. So if you're making a trek to the museum, you better make it an all-day trek. Just to read the timeline, you need 4 hours. So we include all the artifacts that we have. It's another couple hours. So it's an all-day museum if you want to see everything that's in our museum. But talking about the colonial experience, of course, when you think about our founding fathers, you think about the patriots going off to war. I don't think about the powdered wig. I think about the tri-cornered hat. And we have in our collection a tri-cornered hat from the war, not from the American Revolution, but from the Second War of Independence. This is a hat that went to war with the Virginia militia. These guys were thinking, and correctly so, that they were following in the footsteps of their grandfathers. This was our second American Revolution. So when they got their uniforms together, what did they want? They wanted tri-corner hats. So we have one of those original tri-cornered hats from Virginia in our collection, which I think is a really cool piece.
Yeah, and one of the most famous examples, in which we've seen examples like the one in there. Maxie Gregg, Confederate general, had one. There was an entire regiment or company of a regiment in one of the Virginia units that wore Revolutionary War style garb, off to First Manassas.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I think it might have been the 7th Virginia that had these. But yeah, this is a great example of one of those that went to war, and it's a survivor for sure. It's they're not very practical hats, I don't think. I'm kind of glad they went out of style, but they are a thing of their time.
And well, they may come back in style. You never know.
Let's hope these wigs don't. I'm kind of feeling like J.C. Hanna with my ponytail back here. So
yeah.
Show the coin profile. You might notice me holding in my hand. This is a paper cutter, and this is an exact replica of the paper cutter that Patrick Henry held in his hand. He was holding one of these in his hand in 1775 when he made his famous "Give me liberty or give me death" speech. And when he said "Give me death," he took the paper cutter and took it to his breast symbolically like this. But he was holding a whalebone paper cutter, not to be confused with a letter opener. It was a paper cutter, and he kept this his entire life and would hold it when he made speeches many times. But I'm a big Patrick Henry fan.
Yeah. Definitely. And we're going to bring up some trivia as well as some interesting facts about some of our Southern founding fathers a little bit later on.
What amazes me about the founding fathers is how much alcohol they consumed during all of the. I always enjoy my unsweetened tea whenever I'm on the screen with y'all. The night before the Congressional Constitutional Convention, the founding fathers consumed 45 gallons of alcohol, and the bill that night listed 54 bottles of Madeira on the tab. So they were not just drinking unsweet tea that night.
Yeah. Well, and Charles, if you're in the chat, and I know you are, where was the Marine Corps born? I mean, and that's a good,
You do if you're diabetic.
Yeah, you learn to improvise, adapt, and overcome. But yeah, I mean, so I know Charles is gonna come in here and talk about it. But it was born in Tun Tavern. The Marine Corps in 1775 was born in Tun Tavern in a bar. I mean, come on, guys. And it's funny that you mentioned that. One of the recipes from that era that I really want to try is Washington's recipe for cherry bounce. Bounce.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Which is you take 10 pounds of cherries, pick them with a needle several times, put them into a vessel with 3 quarts of good French brandy and 1 quart of rum, add 2 pounds of loaf sugar, add about half an ounce of cinnamon, cloves, and nutmeg, and then let it stand for 3 months, soaking in the vessel, shaking it occasionally, and then straining the liquid off and bottling it.
Sounds awful sweet, but awful good too.
Yeah, I mean, and there's some brewery that I found Washington's, like one of Washington's beer recipe, and at George Washington's Mount Vernon a couple years ago, they had reopened one of his distillery houses. And you think about, everybody talks about it, but you grow all these supplies, all the stuff there on a farm, on a plantation. You can't, expect the corn to last all the way to the next year. You have to do something with it. So, turning it into some type of spirit was a way to preserve it, as well as make it a enjoyable beverage for the people, as well as something for everybody to be able to sell.
Yeah, something to make a profit off of. So you could almost use your distilled corn as currency, and most of these people did back then.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm glad you brought that up about the beverages. Yeah, and Jason says he went to Red Hill, got the flag, drug through the red clay and one of those bone letter openers / paper cutters, and bringing it to a reunion. The flag or the paper cutter? There, J-Bo.
I'll bring mine to reunion and give my budget presentation holding it in my hand.
I'm not bringing the wig.
No, me either.
Okay, paper cutter. Hey, Adam.
Hey.
Which Georgia city did the British capture on December 29, 1778, marking the start of the intensified Southern operations?
Was it Savannah?
Correct. Y'all get ready for that, because whenever we have a little lull in the conversation, we're going to have either did you know facts or trivia questions.
We need to let the audience get involved in that.
Okay, well, hey, did you know that that Washington's dentures weren't really made of wood? They were made from ivory, metal, including lead, and human and animal teeth?
Yes, it did. He would go around and actually buy teeth from his slaves.
Heh. Thanks.
All right, nice sticker.
There he is. He's back.
I got a button.
He felt left out.
Yeah, I wanted to wear something. And with the dead gum Facebook crashing on me in the middle of the opening credits, I didn't have time to go get something. So, yes, I got my America 250 pin on so I can be patriotic, celebrating 250 years. Do we want to talk about how coincidental and awesome that is? Our 250th episode almost perfectly lines up with the America 250th.
Hey, here's a question for you. What South Carolina partisan, born in 1732, earned the nickname the Swamp Fox?
This is Marion.
Hey, Adam, how about you give the chat a chance to answer in?
I forgot they were playing, okay?
Like you literally just got on to me about it.
It's not like we had any prizes for me, cheapskate.
Hey, if you win and you come to reunion, you can get a as seen on TV wig. Actually, no. I'm donating this to the museum.
No, we don't want
it. It's either that or another book.
Well, hell, I guess I'll take the wig.
Just as a reminder, full on books right now at headquarters.
I go to sleep dreaming of them at night.
Happy dreams or scared?
It's, you know how you see a dog like running when they're sleeping? That's what I'm doing. I'm shelving books in my sleep at night. It's wild.
I'm sure Kayla really appreciates that.
Yeah, it's like I'm airboxing.
Charles says, Adam, you're not a contestant.
Oh, all right. This time for the chat, and only the chat. From what base?
Let me log in real quick.
From what base did Marion often operate in the PD River area? Well, y'all are Googling that.
I have something I could talk about real quick while they're Googling that.
Hey, Harrison, did you know that George Washington was really a ginger? Now you can talk about what you wanted to talk about.
If you sign up for the SCV chat, what? If you sign up for the SCV chat website and prove that you're an SCV member, under the More tab, you can click on for National Reunion Updates. Now, everything right now is still set to the last year's National Reunion because we haven't recorded anything new since then. But you have the 250th episode here. And you have the candidate interviews. Every single one we've done is uploaded and ready for your viewing pleasure. Tony was unable to reschedule, just some scheduling conflicts that neither us and him could avoid. So luckily, John's never going to let me live this down. John Blankenship and Jason Boshears did an interview with him before I got to. So we're using their interview. And of course, we will have a live, it'll be short, look around the Confederation episode with the election results there. So you can go on scvchat.com, you can scroll, and you can see all these wonderful things that we will have at Reunion. While you're there, why don't you click that Support Us tab? And look how easy it is to find the shirts. You just click on the T-shirt, and it takes you there. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, I'm done. I'm still George Washington.
The rabble are making comments about our wigs.
Yeah. Oh, draw and quarter him. It was Snow Island, by the way.
Okay.
Somebody had it right.
Yeah. Ryan did.
Way to go, Ryan.
I might have something to put on my head.
Hey! Which April 1781 South Carolina battle saw Greene clash with British forces near Camden again?
I don't know.
I know, but I can't say.
Because Adam keeps getting in trouble. Tar and feather him. Can we start a chant at Reunion? Just tar and feather him.
No, I've been close to it before.
I mean,
I actually haven't been yelled at Reunion. At the mic, I've been yelled at by people, but not at the mic. See, I got my wig on.
You ever seen the movies The Sound of Music for us, or Adam? Remember Mother Superior?
Yes. That's just what you feel like, don't you?
That's what he looks like.
Let me add the curls.
Mountain.
All right, there we go. I got my little ponytail in the back. I got my curls. There we go. A little curl action going here. All right, well, I'm going to have to let me do some inventing here. There we go.
Anyway, Battle of Hobkirk's Hill. Never heard of that one. Hey, Adam.
Hey.
Did you know that Thomas Jefferson could read or speak several languages, including French, Latin, Greek, Italian, and Spanish?
I did know that.
Did you know he was obsessed with macaroni so much that he helped popularize macaroni and cheese in America?
I was going to say, he's considered the father of macaroni and cheese.
Which is a vegetable in the South.
Absolutely.
Dick Nabbit.
If you ever go to Monticello, do the behind the scenes tour. It's worth it.
I really wouldn't mind doing that. Jason Lloyd asked, "Is Moose trying to be Popeye?" I don't know.
This is just an average episode of SCV Chat with me trying to get something to work. Yeah. All right, I got one curl in. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking with peanut oil.
Here's a question for you, Adam. How many children did Patrick Henry have?
Oh, goodness. I don't know. Caught me off guard with that one.
That's a good one.
I got my little ponytail. Thank you, Jason.
If you ever get a chance to go to his home, Red Hill, it's worth the visit there too. It's not very large at all. It's basically just 2 rooms, but he's also buried on the property.
See, and the astounding thing is he had 17 children from 2 different marriages.
He was hanging them off nails and hanging them on the wall, I guess.
Yeah.
17 children.
Yeah.
Ban him. Tar and feather him.
Who are you banning?
J-Bo.
You can't ban him. Get letters from the mayor of the Munchkin City, and I'm not in the mood for that.
That's when the lollipop guild starts writing you. That's when you have problems.
Yeah. Yeah, that one in the center with the winky eye. I mean, he shows up to my office. I know we're up a creek then. I love you, Bo Shears. Kayla told me to say it. Oh, goodness. What 1776 South Carolina battle successfully defended Charleston against a British naval and land attack with Colonel William Moultrie commanding it?
I've really not studied the Revolution in a long time, and it is really showing tonight.
Is this for the chat or is it about for me? I mean, I guess.
Well, I mean, give them a second to try to answer.
Okay. I see the right answer already.
Battle of, I think it was Sullivan's Island, aka Fort Moultrie. Yes.
Got a winner.
Yep.
So, what if you could get any, besides the Declaration of Independence, artifact from the American Revolution and put on display, what would it be?
Wow, good question. Those flags that Trump were pulled out on the stage last night were pretty cool, but I think I would go with Washington's teeth. Because they're creepy, and I like creepy things.
You do like creepy things.
Dead hair on the wall.
What about some of Washington's hair?
Have some of his hair.
Yeah. If you ever saw it's not an American Revolution anyway, it's 1812. I was going to say the original Star Spangled Banner is huge. We'd have to build onto our museum to bring that into the building. But
yeah, I read an article where like Ralph Lauren helped preserve it.
Got to see that when I was in high school. Went to Smithsonian. That was one of the coolest things I've got to see him in person.
I got to see it too, and I remember my breath being taken away. Ooh, it was beautiful.
For me, it would probably have to be, if you could find the for sure lap desk and or inkwell that Jefferson used in June and July of '76.
Now that would be phenomenal. Yeah. Jess said the original Articles of Confederation.
Yeah.
J-Bo said the Delaware River.
What?
Nothing. Jimmy said the Betsy Ross flag. What is our Facebook people saying?
I'll print some out for them.
Pass it out at reunion.
Yeah.
Get back over there, Audrey.
Or Jefferson, one of Jefferson's violins.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
I guess.
Hey, when did Jefferson die?
Did you say something that it couldn't be?
No.
You said it couldn't be the Declaration.
Yeah, I mean, obviously some type of major artifact like that we're not going to get.
I would kind of go with Connor. The pen and the desk that Jefferson used to write it would just as enough be as cool.
Like, on a Washington kick here lately, so
Yeah, I do like Mr. Washington.
Washington's uniform, something like that would be really cool.
Washington's uniform would be phenomenal.
Sword.
Yeah.
Because didn't the sword get inherited by Lee? Did he get to inherit one of Washington's swords?
I know for sure.
But
I know for sure Lee got his marquee tent that was used all throughout the war. And it is now on display at Yorktown. Yeah, there's just something creepy.
What?
I like that.
What? Yeah, of course you would, Adam. You'd probably put it above your fireplace.
Hey, if I could get it, I definitely would.
Trying to think of another something cool.
Yeah, someone was like, "There goes the show." The
Yeah,
250th was honestly.
This was designed as an old school episode.
Yeah, this is an old school episode of Chat where it's off the wall. So we're paying homage not only to the 250th of America, but we're paying homage to the first episodes of Chat. We're going to take it back for you where it's just completely randomness.
Yep, not just the roots of the show, but the roots of the country.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, yes.
We're giving the people what they want.
What should the Second Amendment to a Constitution?
Yeah.
Guns.
Guns.
What about them? Having them.
Yeah.
What's that going to tell?
Our First Amendment.
We don't mess around.
Yeah. Our First Amendment was on the freedom of speech. What does it say if we want guns? We don't play. That's from an SNL skit with Walter Goggins on it.
One of the funnier skits.
Yeah, it was a good new one. Hey, Adam. So y'all missed this. I'm gonna go ahead and rat you out. So Adam, after the end of last week's episode, the outro plays, the live ends, and we're sitting there. Immediately we come back on stage to talk about how the show went, and talk about this week's episode. And suddenly we hear, wham! Adam fell out of his chair.
I wish I could have kept the episode going just a smidge longer.
Yeah. So, speaking of chairs, Adam, did you know that Thomas Jefferson invented a swivel chair?
I did because of Downton Abbey.
Yep.
My reason's a lot more sad.
A lot more sad.
Yeah.
You can't get any sadder than the third season of Downton Abbey.
Yeah. I don't know the movie. The last movie.
How did you find out about the swivel chair, Moose?
So, a couple years ago, back in high school, back in college, I wanted to learn more about the Revolution. I'll actually tell the full story. I've never told this story before. It's hilarious. So, I was reading a book by a pretty good historian about John Adams. I'd never learned much about John Adams, so I found it very intriguing. Now, the book is from John Adams' point of view because it's based off his letters. Phenomenal book. I enjoyed the read. I don't agree with Adams politically, and I don't think he was a very intelligent man, but the book was phenomenal. I really enjoyed it. Then I hear that there's an HBO series on it. And I was talking about this with one of my friends at the time. And she all of a sudden sees this big interest in John Adams in this HBO show. So she was like, well, why don't we just watch it together? I'll come over to your place. And
because you have to be with something that somebody wants.
Yeah, and the story gets even better. To answer your question real quick, so I can tell the story, I figured this out in the second episode of the HBO series where Benjamin Franklin is spinning around in a chair like a child, and Thomas is like, "You like that? I made that," and that's how I know he made the chair. But so I invite her, or she invites herself over to my house. I cook this meal for us because I like cooking, and I thought that's what a good host would do. So I cooked this meal. And she comes over. She's nicely dressed. I am in a t-shirt, blue jeans, and a slippers because I wanted to be comfortable when I watch this movie. And then she's like, "Oh, I heard you like apple juice. I got this really expensive bottle of apple juice for you." I was like, "Oh, that's awesome. That's such a good gift." Thank you.
And keep this PG, right?
Yeah. And she goes and we're watching the first episode of John Adams. After we've eaten, I've cooked this very nice meal. She's brought this awesome bottle of apple juice that I've also indulged myself with. And watching this movie. And she's like, "Are you ever going to ask me out or make a move or kiss me?" I was like, "No, I thought you were over here to watch John Adams." And she got up and left because I was like, "This is the good part. Why don't you want to ruin it?"
And then you said, "Are you allergic to peanut butter? Here's a Reese's Kiss."
No, that's not the same girl I nearly killed with the Reese's peanut butter cup. But it was a girl that, and it didn't click then.
It still doesn't click now.
It only really clicked a couple of nights ago where I was like, "Oh my gosh, she wanted me to ask her out." And she even said so, and it still didn't register back then. I thought she just wanted to be friends and come over and watch a historical movie. I thought she was interested in John Adams.
Nobody is interested in John Adams. The most interesting John Adams has been is when William Daniels played him in the musical 1776.
And so I invited this woman over to my house thinking, "Oh, she just wanted to watch this documentary. She has no interest in me." And I never asked her out. And it wasn't until like a couple days ago I was rewatching the John Adams TV show in honor. And I get to the part where we're watching someone get tarred and feathered. And I'm like, "Oh, she was hitting on me." And I never knew that.
You know, you can help support this show by joining our Patreon at patreon.com/SCV CHAT. We're going to be relabeling one of our levels. Instead of it being Feed a Moose a Corn Dog, it's going to be Get a Moose a freaking dating how-to book level.
Considering all the dating mishaps I have, I can't even be mad at this.
I mean, you need to write a book at this point.
Oh, I have more stories. I mean, she stayed there for an hour after the movie ended. And she was like, "Do you want to go do anything?" I was like, "Nah, I'm pretty tired. I think I'm going to go to bed. What you got planned tonight?" She's like, "Well, I kind of wanted to go out. You know, there's this nice restaurant." I was like, "That's a bit pricey for me." I was like, I can't afford that. She was like, "Oh, that's fine. We can go somewhere cheaper. I wouldn't want you to feel bad paying for both of us." And I was like, "Hold up, pay for both of us? We ain't on a date or nothing. I ain't your boyfriend here. Why am I paying for you?" And I did not know this, and it did not register. Again, she asked me if I was going to ask her out on a date in this, and I thought she was joking. So I looked at her and said, "Of course not."
When we get to Kentucky, I'm going to punch your daddy right in the mouth.
So
I'm going to have to bring a step stool.
But
I'm going to watch you do that. Far's a big old boy.
So
he's going to ask me why, and I'm going to...
Yeah, well, we'll just show him
the clip from
we'll
this
just show him
episode.
this. He'll know.
Well, we wanted to make the 250th episode have something that none of them do, so I like telling personal stories on some of these big episodes. It adds to it. And this has to do with the 250th because I thought this woman was very interested in the John Adams documentary. We watched the whole deadgum thing.
Yeah. Say the disclaimer again.
Views, opinions,
and stories.
yeah. Don't. Other disclaimer for you young compatriots out there that are inspired and aspiring to be like us. First of all, don't. Second, don't
Yeah,
take
don't.
dating advice from that and over there.
Actually, I give great at dating advice. I just can't take it for myself, ironically.
Bosher's is giving the best advice ever. You have to be something somebody wants. And
Apparently,
evidently you were, but
I was, but
Yeah.
my love of history blinded me.
I guess you have to have a 2.0 to that. You have to know you're something somebody.
Yeah.
I just thought she was interested in the John Adams documentary. I was just happy to have someone to watch it with me. We watched.
CB was right. Nobody's into John Adams.
Here's the thing: those episodes are an hour long. We watched 3 or 2 of them episodes, so she sat there on that couch with me.
God love it. She hung in there
because she also wanted to sit on the couch with me, and I was like, "That's a bit weird. I kind of like my personal space. As long as you don't sit on my part of the couch, we good."
God love it. She tried.
So yeah, she sat there for 2 or 3 hours, and you gonna do anything? I was like, no. Because I thought she was joking. I honestly did. I was like, oh, she's not attracted to me. She doesn't actually. She's just making a joke because it's weird. You got 2 single people on a couch together. I get it. It's a bit weird.
And she just likes John Adams.
She just likes John Adams. She got a kick out of that John Adams documentary, Dave Nabbit.
It was very well made. Stanley Tucci did a good job.
No, she didn't fall asleep. She stayed awake for the whole thing, looking at me like I was crazy. I thought she just didn't like the documentary.
Yep. I'll never forget the time I was trying to make a moves on that boy, and he just wanted to watch John Adams.
Oh, and then I started telling her some facts about John Adams I learned in this book. I was like, did you know, John Adams really didn't want to be a lawyer, or he didn't really want to be a preacher. His father was raised him to be a preacher. He wanted to go into law. He had a high respect for the law. And, him and Jefferson Davis were very close friends all the way up until, the election of 1800. And so I was just telling her John Adams facts after we watched, as I said,
it's not getting better.
2 or 3 episodes.
It's not.
Again, they're some of them are like an hour and 30 minutes long.
It's really.
And then when George Washington came on the screen, I lit up and I was like, all right, look, this is one of the best George Washingtons I've ever seen. You got to hear it. He's perfect. He looks like him, sounds like him. You got to go check this out. You got to watch this.
I've got to put some of these Facebook comments on over here. I'm typing them. Hold on.
Oh, no. I got to bless your heart.
Oh, Lord.
But yeah, no, I didn't realize she wanted to date me until a bit. I mean, she was drop dead gorgeous. I just thought we were friends. I was just respecting her choice.
Well, you sure are now.
It wasn't until the end of the season that I knew.
She probably felt like she was watching a movie with a mannequin because I sat there and watched it. And I don't like interruptions. I don't mind talking during movies. But I was just like, yeah, keep your eyes on the screen, man. You're going to miss this part. I wondered why she kept staring at me. I'd just be like, oh, watch the movie, man. Again, beautiful woman.
$2.50 a month, you can help feed a moose a corn dog or get him lessons in the arts of romance.
And remember, this is like a year or 2 after I nearly killed my girlfriend with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I thought this was before that. So, no, it just keeps getting worse.
No, it was after that. This was like a year or 2 after that. I hadn't dated anybody in a while, and I was like, if someone comes along that is interested, I'll date her, but I'm not just going to go out of my way to find.
By God, don't watch a John Adams docuseries.
He's not going to go out of his way. I mean, she's coming and jumping in his way, and he's like, "Nah, I'm going to watch John Adams."
I said, "Move her over." You got to watch John Adams. That's in some situation.
Yeah, no kidding. Hey, $2.50 a month. I'll buy them the audiobook.
Yep.
Oh, and afterwards,
also,
I did friend
also
her on Facebook. Todd was like, "Are y'all friends now?" Yeah, we're friends. I friended her on Facebook. Oh, and no, you want to hear something that gets even worse? After this, she still tried to keep in touch. It just didn't really click then. She's like, "What do you do for your hobbies?" I was like, "Well, my main one right now is I'm in the SCV. We're actually getting ready to go to Georgia for our national reunion." She's like, "Oh, well, I'd love to hear more about the SCV." So I told her about the SCV.
She could be watching tonight.
Oh, I do know she watches the show, so this would be hilarious if she does watch it.
Well, darling, if you're watching, give him another chance.
Give him another chance. He might get the hint this time. He might.
Shows you. Oh, no. You know how oblivious I was? She was like, I wouldn't, or I was, and is, I guess. She was like, after hearing about the SCV, I think I'd love for you to invite me to a meeting. We could go together. We could get something to eat afterwards.
All right, Moose is having technical difficulties.
Yeah. I mean, write it down in a letter and hand it to him.
Yeah.
3 days in advance. Let it sink in.
I mean, she did actually tell me she wanted a date. I just thought she was joking. She looked at me while we were on that couch. She was like, "Are you ever going to ask me out, kiss me, do something?" And I was like, "Nah."
There is a historical documentary on, ma'am. I am trying to watch this.
You got to watch how John Adams and Thomas Jefferson talk about the Declaration now. Come on. We're getting to the good part of this. This is interesting. And then, like a week or 2 months later, she asked me if she can go to an SCV event and love to get dinner with us. Oh, Connor actually knows part of the story, and I don't think he does. Remember that time I said I had a friend coming up to visit and talk to me about the SCV? We were at HQ. Well, she drove from Oxford to National. She has some family in Tennessee. And she was like, "Well, if you have time, I'd love to get dinner with you after you have your GC meeting." I was like, "Oh, no, I got a pretty packed schedule. I'm probably going to have to head home." So it does, in fact, somehow get worse. Again, leave one over my head. What?
It's from the Craig Ferguson show. Occasionally, at the end of his shows, they would play that jingle, and yeah. So what did we learn on tonight's episode?
No, look at Jason Lloyd's comment. Oh, wait, that's great.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Adam?
You don't want to make the Lollipop Guild angry.
Well, that too.
Powdered wigs are not for recreational use.
Powdered wigs are not for recreational use. T-shirts go off sale 9 days to National Reunion.
And I will be in Lexington in 9 days. I know that now.
And Harrison's oblivious.
Yes.
I mean, she tried like twice. Again, drove from Oxford to Elm Springs. That's got to be like a couple hours.
Yeah. More technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Hey, it happens to the best of us.
No,
it doesn't. Now, Jason and Lloyd said that you must have had Helen Keller over. No, she came to visit Helen Keller, buddy. Mm.
Look. Robert says I need to drink more. Jason says dating advice from Moose. Basically, my dating advice is don't do what I've done. Moose said, kiss, my dear, my family has a farm. No, thank you. I'm taken. My favorite one of the night is Jason saying Ray Charles could have seen that girl hitting on him. Wes asked, did she finish the series with you? No. She, about after episode 3, it was about 3 hours. She had to go home. She was a bit tired. She had some classes the next day. I understood.
And she'd swung and missed 9 times.
Oh yeah, for like 2-3 hours, she wouldn't stop talking.
Anyway, guys, it's now about 8:04 p.m. We're going to go ahead and wrap this wonderful 250th up. Hope y'all enjoyed it. You know, this is harkening back to our original premise of the show, letting our hair down, or in this case, our powdered wigs, and sitting back and enjoying the camaraderie that we can only be found within our organization. You know, is it silly? Yeah. But at the same time, we hope you were entertained. Remember that you can support SCV Chat by going to our Patreon. And if you want to get Harrison a copy of George Washington's book on mannerisms and how to how to act in polite society, as well as some videos on situational awareness, you can join at the $2.50 level, feed a moose a corn dog, or help him get a woman level. You can become a real chat head for $10 a month. You can join our merch tier that, honestly, we don't have access to, but you will. Or you can spend that $80 a month if your camp, your book sells, or whatever. You know, you can do that. We do want to thank our sponsors for this evening's show. Of course, Dr. Chris Cummins, MD. They're in Oxford, Mississippi. Have you been heartbroken because the guy you've been hitting on for the past 3 hours worth of John Adams won't take a hint? Are you in anaphylactic shock because the same idiot tried to feed you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Well, he can't fix the heartache, but he can get you out of anaphylactic shock. See Dr. Chris Cummins there in Oxford, Mississippi.
His new address is 501 Heritage Drive, Suite 111.
Yes. In Oxford.
Yeah, Oxford, Mississippi.
Hey, are you hitting on a guy for 3 hours and not getting anywhere? Well, try buying him something from 31st Regimental Engraving, like a challenge coin or a bottle opener, or one of those wonderful ancestor armbands, because you've had to listen to him talk about it because you're trying to find common interest and he can't take a hint. Remember, 31st Engraving.com. Dear God, you're making it worse. Or you can go to Beauregard's Tailor. Buy him a t-shirt or a sticker of the 11th Mississippi flag or something like that. Again, Beauregard's Tailor.shop. Andrew Casimir does a great job on all this stuff. And hey, if you're looking to try to really hint and get a romantic getaway, take him to Charleston. You can watch a movie when you're not visiting the museum at Market Hall. You can see all these wonderful things, including original artillery piece, portrait of Beauregard, South Carolina secession banner, different flags, swords, money, other artifacts. You may find something that when he's just blabbing on, you may find interesting. Remember that they are open Thursday through Sundays from 11 to 4. But the good way to know is that if the flag is out,
they are open.
Also, if you're going to buy them another book to try to rekindle that romance, visit their gift shop. $5 shipping on all items. And while you're on your way back from South Carolina, visit the Sam Davis Boyhood Home and Museum. Let his dog run around. Take a tour of the herb garden and the house. Thank you to our sponsors.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
I'm glad you
Anyway.
got to experience this, Adam.
Yeah.
Thank you to all of our patrons. Everybody who has put up with us for 250 episodes, everybody who's watched from the beginning. Thank you, Adam, for being one of the beginning ones. Jason, even though we made fun of you a little bit more than we normally do tonight, thank you for trusting us and letting us run with this. 250 episodes really is a milestone achievement for us, especially when we were proud to get to 50, and now we're having all this stuff pop up.
Heck, we were proud to get to 25.
Yeah, so we will be back. No, we will not.
There is no Thursday show, so with Tony unable to schedule, I think we do have someone that was lined up for Thursday. I'll see if he's still interested. But he did get to come on Commander's Comments, so I'll talk to him after the show, and we might have an episode, we might not. Keep a look on Facebook. That's where we update on the show. But if we don't, we will start the replays or the reruns of the candidate interviews, and I'll release a schedule of those interviews for people to make sure they hop on to watch them all.
Yeah, we will not be on live next Monday. We will be traveling and doing things. We will start our live coverage next Wednesday, which is about 9 days away. Wednesday evening, probably shooting around 8 o'clock-ish. We shoot an hour later than we normally do, just because, it's a lot of running around and stuff like that. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody in Kentucky. Remember that you can still register for at least the business sessions if you have not done that. If you are coming and you are your camp's delegate, remember to have your credential forms filled out. Get credentialed early because we have constitutional amendments as well as officer elections. And if anything goes to a ballot, paper ballot, you will need that. So get credentialed, get early, especially once that slip is cut in half, you have to hold on to your bottom half. Cannot stress that enough. So again, thank you all so much for a wonderful 250 episodes. We have had a blast. It's been the honor of my life thus far to be able to do this. We will be live next week, so be safe getting to Kentucky. You can still get merch and stuff like that from 131scv.org, the official website for the National Reunion. Get some stuff, guys, challenge coins, everything like that. Looking forward to the oratory, looking forward to seeing everybody. I know that Tennessee Tuesday will have a booth at National Reunion. We may be in there some, we may not, don't know. Y'all, it's gonna be a good fun time. So in the words of the late and great Harold Philpotts, though, no fumar in the elevator.
No fumar in the elevator.
Got anything you want to say, Adam?
Adam looks like he's been through a war. Look at his wig.
Give him bourbon, or give him death. Give Kayla corn dogs, or give him death. All right, ready for up.
Rear for up.
Rear for up.